Hey guys, Mshay Gaming here, and we are back with another Premier League video, player faces, and we're with Stoke. Now, there are a lot of players here, and a lot of new ones from the November update, remember guys? So we're going to get straight on with it. We're going to start with Walters. Very, very old. Don't actually rate him highly as a player. He does seem to get a lot of goals, not this season though. But yeah, he's just a bit part player for me now. He's really, really getting on a bit. Telford. This is one of the new ones. I don't know if he's any good in the game. I know his growth's okay. But he was in the November update, one of many in the November update. Next, we have Sweeney. I didn't even know this guy was done. He actually looks very close to Sobby, who we're getting on to next. So this guy's done. He's very big, so he can make a really good centre-back, I'd imagine. But this guy, Sobby, I assume that's how you say it. New player face. And his rating goes up very, very high, you guys. This is one player you're well worth picking up. 71. I think he actually goes into the 80s if you play with him right. Shawcross, I loved it when his player face first came into the game about 2 seasons ago. I think he's a good defender. Can be a bit dirty. Not as good as he used to be in the past, but he's still a good player. Shaqiri, well, not much to say about this miniature Hulk. I mean, look at the size on his legs. Jesus. Yeah, very good player. Never used him in FIFA. I've never, ever, ever used him in FIFA. And I don't think I ever will, but a little beast, basically. Peters, player face again. Very simple player face, but that is how he looks. Nothing really much to say about this guy. He's not going to grow very much for you. Muniesa. Now, this guy will grow somewhat. I think he's ex-Barcelona, if I remember. He's actually been really, really good for Stoke. And, of course, player face is a hell of a bonus. So we're going to go right to the bottom now. Charlie Adam. Not much to say about him. Obviously, in his Blackpool days were his best. Then he went to Liverpool, didn't work out. And here he is at Stoke. Started off flying at Stoke, to be fair. But I've never really liked him as a player. Afellay is the biggest shock. Again, still not done, despite everyone else being around him who's done. Joe Allen's needs a new player scan, especially with the way his hair is and everything now. Definitely needs a new player scan. Could really use a touch-up. Afellay, again, he could actually use a touch-up as well. He's changed a lot, but a very, very good player. Huge potential. Never lives up to it fully. He shows it in glimpses, but that's about it. But I do like him, and I really liked him in the game last year as well. Backman, goalkeeper. I'm not sure how good this guy is. I've never used him before. I didn't even know he had a player face till now. So, yeah. Bardsley. Again, nothing much to say. Just a player face. So if you're with Stoke or you're going to championship side, yeah, I suppose he'd be a good player to pick up. Bojan. So much potential. Ex-Barcelona so many years ago. Been to Roma on loan. He's been all sorts of different places. Came to Stoke and he's actually played well. Injuries haven't helped him, but he is a solid player. Bonnie. Why Stoke were allowed to pick this guy and Swansea didn't pick him back up. Especially when they desperately need him. It's beyond me. But he's a good pickup for Stoke. He doesn't really play as much as I thought he would, but he is a good player. He has got the potential to get the 20-plus goals again. Butland, for me, one of the best keepers, or best young keepers in the league right now. Should be England #1. He is a very, very solid keeper. He's saved so many points for Stoke over the years, or over the time he's been there. Very, very good goalkeeper. And he's very, very good in the game, guys. Very, very good. I sold him for 50 million after 1 season with him. Defender, Cameron. Again, not a lot to say about him. Player face, though. Crouch. Never liked Peter Crouch as a player. I'm sorry. He's been all over the place. All different clubs. Tottenham, Portsmouth, Stoke. A few championship clubs. Never, ever liked him. So I don't really want to say much about that. Diouf, on the other hand, awesome. Player face last year, played with him last year in a few savings. He's very, very good last year. Haven't used him this year, though. I actually like him in real life as a player as well. I think he's very, very good. But again, injuries have slowed his progress down, unfortunately. Then we've got Shay Given. We all know, again, he's come to the end of his game. He's just there as a bit part player to fill in. Haugaard, I think, was not done. No, Imbula. Now, Imbula, that is a player face, by the way, guys. He was done last year. That's how I know it is a player face. From Porto, he's actually a very decent midfielder, a very good player. Of course, Premier League's a lot harder to settle into, but I think he's doing well. Stephen Ireland, again, he can show glimpses of real talents, but good player face. Really improved on the player face over the last few seasons. Johnson, Barcelona are linked with this guy. I cannot believe it. At his age, at his current club, yeah, he can be very good attacking at times, but he's not the best defender. But Barcelona do want him, so I don't understand that one. And then moving on, now this is a debatable one for you guys. I'm not sure if I'm going to count this. It's the same face as last year, and that wasn't a player face, so I don't think this is going to count. It does so happen he looks like that. He looks like his default face, but I don't think it's a player face at all. And then, yeah, that's about... oh, Molina and maybe not. Okay, so that is the end of the list, guys. So that is Stoke City. Like you see, there's a lot of good player faces in there. A lot of people to pick up. In general, they're actually a good team to start off with in career mode if you want to sort of build on what you already have. So, as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.